Hi guys, I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I dyed this hair that is from Sunber Hair, this navy blue color. So if you're looking to get this look, stay tuned. So first things first, we're going to need some supplies to get started with coloring our hair. So I went to the beauty supply store and I got some bleaching powder. I always get the Clairol BW2 powder, and this is going to help with bleaching. And then you want to get your actual dye. So I always use the Adore collection because they're really inexpensive, and I got the Royal Navy color. So next you're going to need a mixing bowl and brush, and mine's dirty because I've been bleaching all day, but it's going to get clean. And then some developer. This is going to be able to lift the hair so that we can do the bleaching process. So this hair is from Sunber Hair, and I've worked with them 3 times in the past, so I'm very much used to their hair. I always get their curly hair, but this time around I did go ahead and get their body wave hair. So the hair is like a pretty standard hair, 4 bundles and a matching lace closure, and they sent me a 20-inch, a 22-inch, and 2 24 inches with an 18-inch lace closure. So I'm going to be working with this hair, and I was really excited to try their body wave texture because I'm so used to their curly hair. So I just want to see if it's going to live up to the standard of their curly hair. So first things first, I'm going to pour the bleach into the mixing bowl, and I'm just going to start to add up our concoction. So next is the developer, and you want to get this consistency to a very thicker texture than I usually tell you guys. So usually I'll tell you to make it like a pancake batter like consistency, but I've been finding it a lot easier to work with bleaching hair if the consistency is a little bit thicker. So not like toothpaste, but definitely not like as watery as pancake batter. You want to find a happy medium between the two. So moving on, I'm going to start to apply the bleach. So I always start from the tips, and I started with my closure first because it's just smaller to work with, and I honestly would rather test out how the closure takes dye than the actual bundles because it's always easier to get a closure than buying some more bundles. But if you want your hair to be like a gradient effect, meaning that it goes from dark to light, you always want to start with your longest bundle, but I went ahead and started with my closure. So basically I'm going to go ahead and start doing the bundles. So when I do this, I just start from the tips as usual and I work my way up. And as you're going through, you want to make sure that you're coating all the strands of the hair. So I'm opening up the hair and I'm making sure that my bleach is getting in there. And as you can see, it starts bleaching pretty fast, and I'm already bleaching the hair to a very light color. So I wanted this hair to be for the most part blue, especially the bundles. The closure was obviously going to be black at the roots so that it looks the most natural for me and my skin complexion. But the bundles, I did take the bleach for the most part all the way up. And I noticed that using your hands to kind of slap in some of that bleaching concoction definitely goes in and gets the rest of the parts that haven't been bleached, because the brush doesn't do the best, but your hands definitely add towards the end so that you can get everything coated. So when that was done, this is what the bundles look like. I actually do advise to bleach it a little bit lighter than I did, or use a lighter color for your actual dye. So you want your hair to still be smooth and silky, so I'm going to go ahead and condition the hair. So I'm just taking my Aussie Very Moist conditioner and I'm pumping this all over the closure and the bundles, and I'm going to just use my hand to coat this all thoroughly. So this is just to make sure that my hair ends up nice and smooth and not dry and stiff. With bleaching hair, you are damaging the hair cuticles because it is a very harsh chemical for your hair, but because I do want my color to come out, I do have to bleach my hair unless I buy blonde hair. So usually when you go to apply the color, you want to apply it on a light color so that the color can take, because applying color on dark hair is a lot harder to work with. So I just let the conditioner sit, as you can see, and I let it sit overnight to the point where it was stiff, just so I know that I was conditioning it thoroughly. So when I was done, this is what the hair looked like, and as you can see, it's still movable, it's still like swingy, it still has body. The hair definitely took the bleach very well. So Sunber Hair, A+ on bleaching. So next we're going to move on to coloring. So I'm going to get a bowl. So I'm taking the color, which is Royal Navy, but I actually ended up using a lighter color, and I will tell you guys that color in the description box below because I'm not sure of it off my head. But I got a bowl, and I advise you actually use more like a cup or something just a little bit longer in the volume, not as wide. But I put it into a bowl and I just started to dip the hair into the bowl to saturate the bundles with the color. So this is, instead of me using the brush and trying to paint it on, it's just not as efficient for me. So I did this and I let the bundles sit for like a whole weekend. You don't have to let it sit for this long. A couple hours should be enough. And when I was done, this is the color that I got. So as you can see, I get a navy blue color. It shows up in the light, it shows up when it's dark, but it's not too harsh. You know, I'm a black girl, you know, I'm dark skinned, so I don't want my hair to look wild, but it's definitely a fun color that I wanted to try, something I've never done before. So yeah, this is pretty much what the hair looks like. I'm feeling myself. From far away I get like a blue black look, but up close I'm gonna get like a really bright look. So I want you guys to stay tuned for me actually styling the hair. In the next video, I'm going to actually trim the ends, because once you bleach hair, you do get a lot of damaged ends. And I'm just going to style the hair a little bit. And I want you guys to leave comments down below what you think of this hair color. So that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely check out Sunber Hair in the description box below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.